Was the target always the Red Fort area, or was there a last-minute change, Shaban?
Well, the target, I would say, multiple targets, not just one place and not just Delhi. Multiple cities, reconnaissance has been done for various other places. Well, what the investigators are essentially indicating right now, that it may not have happened yesterday on 10th of November. It could have happened sometime later. And that was the plan. What was the ultimate plan? The ultimate plan was carry out multiple targets. This information was in fact with us even before 10th of November. If you remember, Niranjan, in the newsroom, we were basically discussing this when this entire module was actually busted. And information that came in from our sources within the intelligence agencies was this, that there was a larger plan. And it becomes very clear from the explosives that have basically been recovered, which indicates that they wanted to carry out attacks at number of other locations.
Yes. You know, Rhythm, looking at the nature of the blast, we don't have the exact number, but just when we walked into this show, we were discussing how the quantity of explosives that were actually inside Umar Nabi's car may have been less than 100, safely assuming less than 100 kilograms. But they had nearly 3 tons. Just to give our viewers a perspective, in the Bombay blast of 1993, ladies and gentlemen, when 257 people were killed, roughly about 250 kilograms was used. But this was 10 times more, and 88 bags of explosives have been found in this particular case.
So, Shaban, this is massive, the explosives that we are looking at. The number of these sheer explosives clearly shows a very sinister plan was to be hatched.
It was being planned for 2 years. This entire warlike ammunition that you have seen, which have been recovered, was being amassed by Muzammil, Adil, as well as Umar for almost 2 years put together. Now, what is not clear is that whether at all this was coming in from outside India, because some report essentially coming in, I cannot confirm at this stage, is that it may have come in from across the border. Where is it? That is part of the investigation. And the fact that right now, as we speak, suppliers have been taken into custody. I just spoke about 40 minutes ago with a source of mine in Jammu and Kashmir Police, where they said even Eura that was being supplied, they've been able to identify where it has come from. We're expecting some more arrests to take place in the next 24 hours.
And therefore, viewers, this was not the only target. Did the bombers change their plans in the last minute? Therefore, the answer could be yes. The new CCTVs also trails, raising that very question. The white Hyundai i20 that exploded near Red Fort was seen hours earlier, Niranjan, circling Connaught Place, one of Delhi's busiest commercial hubs, before heading towards Chandni Chowk. Investigators are now probing whether Connaught Place was the first target, and if Red Fort blast was a last-minute switch. Republic pieces together the route from Faridabad to Delhi's heart to decode the bombers' final plan and possible change of strike zone.
Entry at 3:19 p.m. Exit at 6:28 in the evening. And then a blast. It was 7:30 a.m. on November 10th when a white Hyundai i20 first appears outside a hospital in Faridabad. 8:04 a.m. it enters Delhi through the Badarpur toll, heading deeper into the capital. At 8:20 a.m., CCTV at a petrol pump in Okhla industrial area captures the same white Hyundai i20. The man behind the wheel, terror doctor Umar Nabi, drives, his face covered by a mask. What seems like an ordinary morning commute is in fact the start of a planned journey through Delhi's high-value targets. 2:30 p.m., the i20 is seen again, this time at Connaught Place's inner circle, weaving through the traffic. Probe agencies say that the car's slow circuit around the core of the business district indicates possible target surveillance, testing crowd density, traffic movement, and exit routes. 3:15 p.m., the car enters the Sunheri Masjid parking lot, a few hundred meters from the Red Fort. CCTV shows the car parked, engine off, windows rolled up. For 3 hours, Omar remains inside, motionless, unseen, and undetected. 6:48 p.m. he drives out, and at 6:52 p.m. the blast rocks the national capital. A fireball at the Chandni Chowk signal just outside Lal Killa Metro Gate number 1. 9 lives lost, dozens injured, and a city in shock. The CCTV trail lays bare a chilling pattern. A bomber who drove past one potential target before striking another. The route, the timing, the chilling patience, all pointing to a man who watched, who waited, and who struck when Delhi was most vulnerable. The unanswered question remains: was Red Fort the chosen target, or was it simply the most accessible one?